Hey, what's up guys? So the Black Widow special look trailer came out this Monday and I'm going to be breaking it down as best I can. And I also want to talk about this prelude comic that I got for the movie this past Wednesday on Comic Book Day. Basically, I really don't like buying preludes for movies because usually it's just like the same thing that I saw in a movie with maybe like slightly altered dialogue. But if you want, I would recommend this. I think this is probably the best one that I've ever bought. It expands on some of the stuff that we saw in the Winter Soldier when Natasha, she actually disguised herself as one of those world leaders. That world leader, the one that she actually disguised herself on, and her view on Natasha. So I don't know if that lady is going to come back, but shows her talking to Thunderbolt Ross. She is basically really grateful to Natasha for actually saving the world leaders and her in that particular situation. So let's get right into breaking down this trailer, guys. I am, of course, very hyped for this movie. I've been very hyped. I think it could be the next Winter Soldier, especially after Endgame. I've been feeling for Black Widow. I'm glad that we finally do get a movie because after Endgame, it felt like her time in Endgame was cut short because, well, it was. And I want to see a little bit more from Natasha, and I think it's kind of cool to expand more on the in-between of Civil War. So basically, it opens up with some wider shots. We get some more exposition of what's actually going to be going down in the movie. It seems like when Natasha is at that place, when she meets Yelena, I guess kind of safe house, she is getting ambushed and they do escape on that motorcycle scene, and they are getting chased by actual other Black Widows. So I'm guessing Thunderbolt actually has connections with whoever runs the Red Room and is telling them like, hey, I need your help over here. I got one of your own that's making a mess where I'm from. I need you to go and take care of this as well. I don't know if Taskmaster is actually going to have anything to do with the Red Room. As far as I know, he's with S.H.I.E.L.D. We get a little action snippet of her in the new black and gold suit, which just looks super dope. Glad we actually get to see this. It's more comic accurate, of course, but I just think the gold accent on there looks super cool. We get to see more of the Red Guardian and him kicking ass in that like Russian prison, and I really like that. We got guys like the Hulk and Thor and Spider-Man who are legit superhumans, and I like when they get these super soldiers like Captain America, kind of just like these base level guys, maybe like Luke Cage. They actually show how superhuman they actually are. Like, I mean, nothing beats it when Captain America kicked that dude over that boat in Winter Soldier. That's when you knew, don't mess with Captain America. He's not just a Boy Scout, he'll mess you up. As well, we get to see some action from Iron Maiden. Looks like Black Widow is actually invading the Black Widow control room that we saw in the previous trailer. So I don't know if this might be towards the end of the movie. I'm thinking because she has that suit, it might be. Guessing she's trying to stop whatever's going on in the Red Room. I don't know if she wants more Black Widows out in the world or she wants to help them, but yeah, maybe she actually wants to help them because she's actually tasing them and not shooting them in the, in the face like she usually does. So that could be a thing. In the movie in general, I think we're gonna see the Winter Guard like legitimately. I think Ursa Major is definitely gonna come out in some form or fashion. Like, I definitely think we're gonna see those guys, and I'm really excited. I think Crimson Dynamo is gonna be in there. I forgot what the other lady is called in the Winter Guard. I think there's different variations of the Winter Guard as well. And then at the end, we finally get to see Taskmaster in actual action, actually mimicking Natasha, and I'm guessing a little bit of Cap with the whole shield throw and everything, which, I mean, I guess. I know a lot of people had an issue with his look, but I actually really like his armor. I think it's kind of cool, and it's a relatively good like translation from the comics to reality. I think it really looks cool. In the daylight, it kind of looked a little weird, but in that nighttime shot where like all the cars are crashed, I thought it looked pretty dope. And I'm excited to see more from him and see who else he's able to mimic and, how he's gonna start kicking everybody's ass. I thought it was a really good special look. I think the second trailer more than likely is gonna come out in March, probably mid-March. Very likely that we're gonna get to see the second trailer, which is probably gonna be chock full of stuff for the movie, but I think this was good for what we have right now. We still don't know a lot about this movie, which I think is good, and it's so awesome. Like, we're gonna get to see more of like the repercussions of her from Civil War, because I think that was a big part of the MCU. Like, that was an arc that was kind of set up that we never really got to, and I'm glad we're finally getting to. And I think this movie will not only solve that arc, but like kind of like be the origin story, semi not really, of Natasha, which we never got to see. So I'm excited for that, and just to see some good old-fashioned spy action like how we saw in the Winter Soldier. I'm really thinking that this is gonna be like a Winter Soldier type movie. So guys, let me know what you thought of this special look, whether or not you liked it, or if you saw something that I didn't see, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.